Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's finally here. She's finally arrived. Actually, I've had the truck for about a week now, so I've had a chance to, to really use the truck and kind of get a feel for it. I've had it for about a week now. I've put in about 1,000 miles. The dealer had actually put in the first 150. When it was just the basically just the chassis. They ended up having to take it to Morgan here in Georgia to add on the body. But man, so far I'm in love with the truck. She's a workhorse. I can tell because the bench is really uncomfortable. You can't take a nap. I just came back from an Amazon run this morning, and I was too early. I was about a couple hours early, and I ended up having to take a nap because the gate was locked. But yeah, so far so good. I'm in love with the truck. I've done a few loads with it, and it took me a minute to the driver's seat is a bit stiff. It's not like the Freightliner where you can it's got play in there and you can lean back, and this seat is a little bit more stiff, so there's really not much play. But man, so far so good. I'm really loving the truck. I mean, obviously it's a 2022, so my other truck is a 2014, the Freightliner. It's two different trucks, and of course, because it's newer, you guys are probably saying, just because it's new. But it did take me a minute. But the more I'm getting into the truck, the more I'm falling in love with it. It's definitely a workhorse. I love it's a really beefy look, and a few weeks to really get my truck from when I showed up at the Next Trend dealership to finally getting the keys and having my sales rep JR. Oh, by the way, if you guys you like the truck and you'd like to know more or get a quote, see my guy JR at Next Trend in Duluth. I promise you won't be disappointed. He's very professional. I mean, the guy really took care of me, kept me up to date, and gave me a fair quote. He was actually beat Freightliner by a couple $1,000. So yeah, so far so good. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to actually get my straight truck business going. I have the reefer now. I got a few customers. One really good thing that happened this week, I got a call from the Georgia Aquarium. They asked me to quote them a run for 12,000 pounds of fish. I was really excited. Unfortunately, guys, it fell through. I'm a small guy, so they reached out to me, and I basically let them know that I could do 2 runs because I can only legally carry 9,800 pounds. I said, basically, can I, I'm able to do 2 runs. I gave them the quote. It looks like the aquarium didn't accept it, which is all right. It makes sense. Why would they pay twice when they can find another guy to make that run? And the funny thing was, another broker. So I got the call directly from the aquarium, but a couple hours later, I was driving around and I got a call from another broker that I work with, and he said, "Hey, are you interested in this run? It's every Thursday," and I told him the same thing. I said, "You know what? I can do this run 2 times because actually the facility where the fish picks up from, I have a good relationship with them because I pick up from there at least 3 times a week." So unfortunately, guys, it didn't happen. I was a bit disappointed, but you get these shots once in a while. This isn't the first time that I've had something like that. I actually let go of another opportunity early on when I created this business. I knew I wasn't ready, and I didn't want to shoot myself in the foot. So, but either way, I'm sure, just like in life, you always get second chances. So maybe later down the line, I'll get a chance to work with the aquarium or maybe another big company here in Atlanta. But time to focus on this truck now. I'm trying to, I have to grow that business, and I don't know if I'm gonna go an independent route or maybe lease onto a bigger company. So I do have another, I guess you could say, surprise, or another video on that, of what my plan will be for this truck. Because man, the low board, I primarily get my business from DAT. I've kind of learned how to master that app or that low board. But wow, for straight trucks, wow, I mean it is brutal. It's just like how when I first started, day one, it's basically fighting hundreds of other box truck owners here in Atlanta for work, and some of the work is not, it's not worth it. It's like $200 going 100 miles, and I just can't make myself pull a load for that. But it is what it is. Like I said in my previous videos, I prefer to have something dedicated Monday through Friday, and this next opportunity is Monday through Friday for this Mack truck. So I'm really excited to share that with you guys. So also thank you for really showing the love and support. I think the channel's at it's close to 500 subscribers, I think. I may be off. I haven't checked in a while, but man, thank you so much. I really appreciate the love. When I first started this channel, I really didn't think anybody would be watching. And then also on my next video, I do talk about why I basically quit my job. So I'm really excited for that one. Guys, be easy on me. I ran out of footage, so I ended up having to record while I was waiting for the post office to open. Be easy on me. It's not the footage, but I think it's just what I have to say. I'm really excited to share that with you. Hopefully it'll help some of you, or at least one of you. But yeah, thank you so much for the love. I'll catch you guys on the next one.